Hi, everybody. Welcome to your second online English class with me. In case you forgot, my name is Gabby Teacher, and I am your foreign English teacher for this semester. We're going to get started right away with our PPT. Oh, wait. Sorry. I have to share my screen. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to get started with our PPT. From today, I'm going to be using the book to help teach you. I'm going to take their sentence topics, and you're going to learn how to use conversational English from that. Welcome to class. Our goals for today, we're going to talk about the survey that some of you took, the dialogue, first dialogue, the second dialogue, slang time, assignment, and song of the day. So I had you guys take a survey last week, but only about, I think 113 only 113 of you took the survey. So if you have time, try to take it so I can learn and decide what to teach you. But one of the first questions I asked you on your survey was, do you have an English name you want to use? And about 20% of you actually said yes. So feel free to remind me when I come in, hopefully this semester, what your English name is. My other question for you was, what topics do you want to learn most during this class? The most popular one by one person was American movies or TV shows, which I'll be happy to talk about. I love American movies and TV shows, obviously. I was happy to see that music got second place, which is great because I also love music. I'm a music teacher. And in third place was food. Of course, we're going to talk about all of these things at different points in your lessons, but I'm realizing that maybe I'll spend the most time on the most popular topics. Okay. This part isn't that important. I wanted to see where all of you fell in terms of speaking, listening, reading, and writing English, so I could plan your activities around it. It looks like, based on these graphs, your strongest is reading. Maybe also listening. Actually, speaking was pretty good too, now that I'm looking at it. So you were all pretty great, and hopefully we can become even better at English as time goes by. So let's get started with our first topic, which is asking about someone's plans, whether it's for today or tomorrow or this weekend or way in the future. We're going to learn how to ask what someone's plan is. And when we say plans in English, we mostly mean like for fun or what activities will you do. Plans can mean other things too, but when someone says, so what are your plans for blah, 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 they mean like, what are you going to spend your time doing? That's all it means. So our first dialogue, what are you planning to do this? A similar expression for you, in case you're still not sure what planning means. All this new expression means is, what are you going to do this blah, 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 this weekend, this week, for example. So I gave you some answers already, but what are some other words that can go in that little pink section? What other times do we have in English? Can you name some? I can also name some. So you can say, what are you planning to do this morning, this afternoon, this evening? For nighttime, you're not going to say, what are you planning to do this night? No, you're going to say, what are you planning to do tonight? Or another example, tomorrow, not this tomorrow. We change it to tonight and tomorrow. I think that's it. Yeah, those are the only two, tonight and tomorrow. We also have this week and this weekend. So Here's our week. Here's our weekend for you. The purple is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday and Sunday becomes our weekend. So when you ask somebody what they're planning to do this weekend, normally you might get a busy answer, but for the weekend, maybe they'll relax and have time to spend with you. Okay, you can also say, what are you planning to do this month and this year? But I think those questions are less common because a month and a year are a long time. So you wouldn't really ask somebody that because that would be a long answer. Okay, let's get to our warm-up or our practice. Ryan says, what are you planning to do tonight? What are you planning to do tonight? Can you try asking Ryan's question? Okay, let's see the answer. What do you think he's planning to do? Can you try to use the dialogue below? Okay. I'm planning to study for the math test. The answer is study. Good. Let's do another. A Peach is wondering, what are you planning to do this weekend? What are you planning to do this weekend? Can you try asking A Peach's question? Okay. So this person is doing something. What is she doing? In English, we call this knitting. Knitting. And you spell it with a K-N. I'm planning to knit a scarf. K-N becomes N for some reason in English. That's just how it is. Okay, your turn. Can you try the question? Pause the video if you want to try the question. Good. What are you planning to do tomorrow? This girl is sitting here. What is she doing? What do you think? She is planning to watch YouTube. I'm planning to watch YouTube. Since there's videos on YouTube, you're not really like playing a game. You're just watching the videos. Okay. Let's move on. Oh, forgot. What are you planning to do next weekend? I gave you the answer. I'm planning to go to or visit the aquarium. I'm planning to visit the aquarium. And this sentence is useful for many things. I'm planning to visit the doctor. I'm planning to visit my grandparents. I'm planning to visit blah, blah, blah. Last one. What are you planning to do this evening? This evening. What are your plans? I'm planning to go to a birthday party. Yes. Good. Okay. Let's move on to our dialogue 1.2. For dialogue 1.2, we are learning how to make suggestions. What is a suggestion? I'll teach you right now. Here's an example sentence. Mom, I'm going to the park today. So this is what an American park might look like if you have never seen one. Oh, let me move my screen. Mom says, you should take your brother with you. Now, I think you already know how to say should. This is what it means to suggest something. You should do this. You should go there, like this. Now, you'll notice that there's a period at the end of the sentence. So it's a statement. But what we're learning today is a question. Why don't you take your brother? Hang on. There we go. Why don't you take your brother with you? This means the same thing as you should do this. Instead, it's being turned into a question. Let's practice with our new dialogue. First one, I want to see a movie. Why don't you see Frozen 2? Like this. Can you try to answer it? Try reading letter B. Pause the video if you want time. Okay, let's keep going. Second one. I'm planning to go to the beach later. So this kind of goes with our first lesson. I'm planning to blah, blah, blah. I'm planning to go to the beach later. Why don't you bring a beach chair? Can you try the sentence? Why don't you? Okay, let's move on. Oh, this is number 3. I want to go to the English club meeting, but I don't have anybody to go with. This one's kind of long. Do you want to try it? If you want to try it, pause the video and try the sentence. Okay, let's keep going. Why don't you ask Suman if she's interested? What does it mean to be interested? If you're interested in something, it means you want to do it. I'm interested in making art. I'm interested in teaching. So you're going to ask Suman if she's interested in English Club later. Okay. I have a little slang part of the lesson for you. During this part, I'm going to talk about trendy or popular words that we say in English right now. Mostly people my age and younger say this. If you're maybe your mom or your dad, parents aren't really saying these words. It's mostly for you younger guys to keep up with the English lingo. And like I said, these words will help modernize your English for 2020 a little bit. The first word we're going to learn is hella. Hella. This word sounds like hello, but instead of an O, there's an A at the end. And I'll explain what it means. Hella just means the same as very, but it's a very, very in a good way. Not very bad, very good. For example, I'm going to say the sentence how people would normally say it first. Hyako's music is very good. That's it. There's a sentence. But with the slang, it's Hyako's music is hella good. You can see I took out very and I put in hella instead. That's the easiest way to use it. This bubble tea is so tasty. So tasty. You can also take out so and replace it with hella. This bubble tea is hella tasty. So either so or very, you can remove and put hella in. Okay, our second word is fit. Fit. And you've probably heard this word before. Fit is normally used to describe someone who is in shape or strong, like has muscles. So the first way is to describe a person. For example, they are both really fit. They both have muscles and they look pretty strong. The second normal way is also used to talk about clothing, to say if clothing goes well on a person. For example, this shirt fits me, but this shirt is too big for him. Oh, for him. It doesn't fit him at all, right? Because you could see all the sides of the shirt. They're not fitting well on him. But fit in slang is just a short word for outfit. Outfit. But we shorten it to fit. And it's used as a myeongsa here. So, for example, these are some pretty cool fits down there. Sentence. Did you see Cassie's fit today? She looks so good. So this is a personal trainer. Her name is Cassie, and I watch her YouTube videos. I thought her fit looked pretty cool. You can also use it to compliment someone's outfit, someone like your age or a younger person. For example, I love your fit. It just means I love what you're wearing today, like that. Okay, let's go over our assignment real quick. For this week, you just have a worksheet which looks like this. Part 1, you have to make a plan based on the photo, and you can use the example to help you. So for the first one, I put an example. It's a picture of Australia, and it says, this summer, I plan to visit Australia. So for 2, 3, and 4, please use the dialogue that we learned this lesson to talk about your plan. Okay, for part 2, your friends keep telling you how busy they are. So you have to make some suggestions to help them. I put why don't you all in the beginning. So please fill in the rest of the sentence to help your friends. Okay, let's go back to we're almost done. The last part of our lesson is our song of the day. So we learned why don't you as a suggestion, and this song is saying why don't you the whole time, basically. So we're going to listen to it. This song is called Be Wherever You Are, and it's by Rebecca Sugar. Let's take a listen. My bad. I went all the way to the beginning. Oh, that'll be fun to edit. Okay, let's take a listen.
Isn't this such?
Oh no. I'm just gonna take you guys to YouTube and we're gonna watch it there. Here we go. Okay.
Isn't this such?
Why is it so blurry? Hang on one second. There we go. Okay. Let's try that again.
Isn't this such?
Let's watch the video.
Isn't this such a beautiful night? Whoa, we're underneath 1,000 shining stars. Isn't it nice to find yourself somewhere different? Whoa, why don't you let yourself just be wherever you are? Look at this place, look at your faces. I've never seen you look like this before. Isn't it nice to find yourself somewhere different? Whoa, why don't you let yourself just be wherever you are? Look at this place, look at your faces. They're shining like 1,000 shining stars. Isn't it nice to find yourself somewhere different? Whoa, why don't you let yourself just be wherever you are? Why don't you let yourself just be somewhere different? Whoa, why don't you let yourself just be whoever you are?
Okay. So that song is about being in a new place, and maybe you feel a little scared inside, but they're saying, why don't you let yourself just be where you are instead of being scared. Okay. This is gonna work. That was okay. That was all I had for today. If you have any questions, you can just leave me a comment or send me an email and I will respond. I hope you have a great week and enjoy your day off on Thursday for Buddha's birthday. And I will see you next week. Bye.